Hey guys, Angry Monkey here with another Retro Game Treasure unboxing video. For those who don't know what this is a video game subscription service that's sent to your house every month, and this company sends you 3 to 5 games to add to your personal collection. This is not a rental service, you get to keep these games. Now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, or monkey in the room, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I'm sick, so if you hear my voice sounding weird, if I start sniffling or coughing or whatever, I apologize. I had a convention this weekend, and I got con crud. That's what con goers call the post-con sickness of, coughing, sneezing, sore throat, whatever. I went to urgent care yesterday. It's not flu, it's not strep, it's not the other thing. It's just a respiratory infection mixed with, I guess, a cold. I'm on antibiotics, and hopefully that can clear up at least the infection part of it. I understand that a cold kind of does its own thing, but anyway, with that out of the way, let's get started. So how this works, you go on the website and you fill out a survey, and that survey is broken down pretty well, where you fill out like, oh yeah, I'm a big collector and the condition matters a lot, or some people's like, just whatever you can give me is fine. Naturally, I prefer complete in box, or at least in the disc-based games, I prefer either complete in box or at least have the case. When it comes to cartridges, if they're loose, that's fine, as long as the condition looks good and as long as they aren't cracked or damaged or whatever. Stuff like that. You also choose the genres of games that you like to play. So if you're big in the platformers or shooters or arcade, RPG, whatever, you check off what you like and you leave off what you don't like. So that way, if you're not a big fan of sports games, you won't get sports games in your box unless you say, hey, I like sports games. Just so that way they can kind of cater the box more to what you like. They also cater to styles. I never really talk about that, but they talk about like styles too. If you're like, I like Disney based games or Disney looking games, or I like those that are very Pokemon looking or stuff like that. I really don't understand all that too well, but you can go through and check that off too. I guess they also have like, I don't know, wrestling is kind of its own subgenre of sports. I don't know. I don't get that part, but naturally, the most important part, along with the genres of games that you like, is the consoles that you have games for. And there's a lot of consoles that Retro Game Treasure covers. So they have the old school stuff, Atari or Intellivision. They have all the Nintendo stuff all the way up to the Wii. So the NES, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, Wii. The portable line of the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS. They have Sega Master System, Genesis. On mine, I can potentially get Sega CD and Dreamcast, but I know other people can't. So that's kind of a little asterisk next to those. Original Xbox, 360, Xbox One. Original PlayStation, PS2, PS3, PS4. So yeah, like I said, they cover a lot of games here. I'm waiting for the Wii U to be on there, because I'm thinking like, the Switch is probably on its way out, and I mean they have the past gen consoles for Xbox and PlayStation, so I'm thinking like, well, Wii U will probably be a part of Retro Game Treasure soon, because I mean the Switch came out 6 years ago. Which is weird to think. It's like in March, the Switch would be out 6 years. So naturally, the Wii U got discontinued around that time. But I mean, like they still are probably making PS4 games, but that's Retro Game Treasure technically. Yeah. So that's that. So anyway, like I said, you go on the website and you check off what you like, check off what you don't like, check off the genres, check off the consoles, stuff like that. And while you're at it, they have a wish list feature where if there's some games that you're looking for, you can check those off. Not guaranteeing that you'll get those in your box, but if you have a bunch of wish list items, you might get one. I've been pretty lucky at getting one a wish list item pretty much every month because I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'm looking for all these games, and I usually have been getting one a month for the past year or so. I've been on this service since like April of 19. So I've been having the service for quite a while now. They also have a checklist feature, so that way you're like, well, if I've got a bunch of games, how do I know they won't send me stuff that I already have? They got you covered there. All you need to do is go on the checklist thing, where it's broken down on the individual consoles, and check off all the games that you already have. Make sure you check off all versions. So, Star Wars Battlefront on PS2, naturally they had the black label and the red label greatest hits. Unless you want to risk getting the greatest hits version if you've got the black label or vice versa, you gotta check both of them off. Unless you're looking for both. Some people are into that. Same goes with alternate consoles. So Star Wars Battlefront was released on the PS2 and original Xbox. So you got to make sure you select both versions, because if you've already got on PlayStation, you probably don't want it or need it on Xbox. Some people want full collections of both. I've got it on PS2. I'm fine with it being on PS2. I don't need it on original Xbox. So to me, if I get it on original Xbox, it's like I already got this game. So yeah, go in, check off all versions, whether that's the original versus the greatest hits, or I don't know, the Master Collection, the Ultra Master Collection, and all those other things. Yeah, just to make sure you get all your bases covered there. And there's also a list of shame of games that you will never get in your box. So I understand some people out there really want the worst of the worst. You won't get the worst of the worst. You can ask for Superman 64. You're not going to get it. That's on that list, because the only people who want Superman 64, they want it because they know it's bad, and it's probably just a show of like, hey guys, I got one of the worst video games ever made. Nobody wants Superman 64 because of fond childhood memories, or that's their favorite game ever, or something like that. Yeah, Superman 64 is on there. E.T. for Atari is on there. Star Wars Attack the Clones on Game Boy Advance is on there, and there's a handful of other games that are just so bad you won't ever see them in your box. Okay, well, my battery's about to die, but other than that, I've got all this stuff covered. So let's go in and open the box. Just gotta zoom out and change my battery. Okay. So, again, I'm going to pull this out of frame like I usually do, because my address is on the bottom, and you don't need my address. So, first up, we have a giant discountairpillows.com, where pillows are inflated, not the prices. Since this is a big boy, we probably have a little game, like probably a Game Boy or something like that. And we got two normal size discountairpillows.com, where pillows are inflated, not the prices. So, what are these guys protecting? Okay, this feels like an import. Doesn't quite feel long enough to be yeah, it doesn't feel long enough to be a Super Famicom game. Oh, interesting. I mean, it is an import game. I don't know what console this is. Yeah, this 20th anniversary weekly jump. That's actually pretty cool. Because naturally I recognize Goku, and that's Rayleigh, I think her name is. That was also created by Toriyama. That's that Ippo, the boxer guy. I don't know anybody else. If this is 80s or early 90s, you might see like one of the JoJos might be in here possibly, because I know, like, I mean, he looks kind of like a JoJo character, but I know he's not. Although I don't know if JoJo's shonen. That's really cool, though. I'm really intrigued on what this is. 1988. Okay, I'll have to look into this one. That one's interesting. Okay, so this is PS3 or PS4. Tales of Berseria. So I got another game in the Tales series. So I could see us playing it. Probably Kaj driving the train on this one. But that's cool. And this feels like the last one. This is an Xbox One. The Raven Remastered. Okay. This one is still sealed. Both these are sealed. So this came out in 2018. And this one came out in 2016. I gotta wrap up this video soon. This coughing, this talking and coughing and all that hurts a lot. Yeah, but I'm committed to this video, and then I don't have to talk for the rest of the night if I don't have to. But this is the box. Basically, they're advertising the Boss Chest giveaway, where you can take a picture, post on social media, and enter it into basically like a grand prize, which is usually a console of some sort, like a PS1 or a Sega Genesis, something like that. And you might be able to win that. Then you can start getting games through Retro Game Treasure for that new console. Now, I'm not done yet, because I've got other games. It's been a month, and got a good stack of games here. So I'm going to move these guys up here out of the way. First, got a couple Amiibos. Since I opened them anyway, I wasn't too concerned about this slit there. But I got a couple dollars off because he's open. But I got Sephiroth Amiibo and Kazuya Amiibo. Yeah, these are both really cool. I got this for Christmas. I got Mario Golf on the Switch, as well as Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. So this is kind of like a collection of the best of from the original Monkey Ball 2, and Monkey Ball Adventure, which, by the way, me, Citrus, and Kajinama, I know Phoenix was there. I don't remember if I guess she participated. I don't remember. But I know the three of us did. We played through the original Monkey Ball, so check that out. But I'm excited to go through that as well. Went to GameStop and got the 4 for $20 deal. So I got Far Cry 6, which this came out last year. No, it's 2023 now. Came out in 2021. Monkey Ball, that came out I think last year in 2022. I also got Far Cry 5. And that one came out 2018. Man, I remember when Far Cry 3 was new. I think I was in college when that game came out. So it's weird that we're all the way up to 6 now. I got We Happy Few. I don't know anything about this game. This is just a game I see on the shelf all the time. I'm like, I could see me getting that. I don't know anything about it, but I could just see me getting it. So I did. That's 2018. Middle-earth: Shadow of War. That's a sequel to Shadow of Mordor. So that's pretty cool. It came out 2017. also got... now, this is another game I played on the channel, but this has extra features. I got the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, which has the original story plus additional content. Has 6 new side stories, and it's also got some goodies inside, which I won't show off one of the goodies. It's got a code. But this has a code for basically the soundtrack. There's my Literature Club member card, which is really adorable. The Metaverse business card, which I think that's part of it because it's got the Team Salvato on the back. So I think it is related to this game, not just a random business card in there, but okay. We have a poem written by one of the girls. So, so somebody who's played this game more than me, who made the poem called Control? It sounds like a Monica poem, but that's cool. I have a list. I have not a list. I have a bunch of stickers here, as well as these little little stand-up figure things. And no, I'm not going to pop them out as much as I'd like to. I just want to keep this as complete as possible. Yeah, I was really surprised that that it had all this extra stuff still included. So I got that. I also got Subnautica Below Zero. This one came out 2021. I don't have the first one, so I really don't know what to expect. Like, I've only seen a little bit of gameplay of it, but it looks interesting. I also got... There we go. I also got GTA 5 on PS5. And this surprised me at a GameStop in 2023 to find a Wii U game, let alone a Mario game. I mean, I know Mario Party 10's not that good, but it's still a Mario game at a GameStop in 2023 for the past gen console. So, not only did they have a bunch of Wii U games, they also had PS3 games, Xbox 360 games, Wii games. And I'm thinking, like, I mean, I'm looking at this, I'm like, did I just travel back in time, like, a decade? Because, like, Wii U came out at the end of 2012, and, like, that was before, I think that was before PS4 and Xbox One came out. But, I mean, they had, like, Wii games that had, like, Mario Galaxy and Twilight Princess and Smash Brothers Brawl. I'm talking about, like, huge, heavy hitter games on the Wii. And they were available at a GameStop in 2023. So I already had all the Wii games there that I wanted, except for this one. This one was one I've been looking for a while. The Metal Slug Anthology, which has the first 6, plus a remake of 2 in Metal Slug X, in one collection on the Wii. Pretty much, that's the entire collection even still, except for one on the DS. But like even a Metal Slug Anthology on the PS4 doesn't have that one. So this is basically an up-to-date, still, Metal Slug collection. So, yeah, I got a lot of good stuff in the last month, and some pretty solid stuff in this month's box, too. So, if you see something here that you want to see played on the channel, just let us know. I'll try to play it on a day where I don't sound like this, and I'll try to get one of my people together and play this game too. Before I go, I have a link to Retro Game Treasure in the description below. So if this box interests you, definitely check that out. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, where I basically just post these videos. But you could like me and follow me on Facebook. If I get bigger, then maybe I'll do like more interactive type stuff. Polls of what you want to see me play or whatever. Even though I'm still kind of taking requests, so whatever. But although we're in the middle of some longer series, so it might be a little bit before we get to one of these requested games. But if you request a game, I do write it down. So I'm not ignoring you guys if, like, hey, when are you going to play that game that I want you to play? Like, it's written down, at least. I also have an Instagram that I forget to post to all the time, but I might be like, oh, check it out, it's Metal Slug, and be like, here's the front, and there's the back. Oh, by the way, this game came out 2006. Yeah, I bought a 2006 game in 2023 at GameStop. And I'll be like, oh yeah, check it out. Here's like the disc and the manual and stuff, and talk about the game and like a little bit of history behind it, and I don't know, try to get a conversation going of like, oh, what's your favorite memory with this game or whatever. Yeah, so I do that. I also have a Discord where naturally I post all these videos on Discord. It's basically just to help promote the channel and kind of get the community involved a little bit, like those that enjoy my videos, enjoy my content, and want to get to know me a little bit more, talk to other people that are nerds of video games or anime or Pokemon or whatever, post memes. Just, it's a fun nerd community. It's a pretty small community, but I kind of like the small communities. But you're welcome to join us too. All you need to do is say, I want to join your Discord. I'll be like, cool, here's an invite, and join us to have a community of nerds and make new friends. We get to hang out, have fun, nerd out. No, have fun, hang out, nerd out. I had that backwards. There we go. That's kind of my little slogan to promote the Discord. And speaking of anime, if you're an anime fan, we do Anime Watch Night like every other Thursday, which that might be this Thursday, actually. We're going through Future Diary. So if you've never seen the series before, you can catch up with that. If you have seen the series before or you just want to check it out, sure, join us and just have some fun for a little bit and watch a dark anime about like I guess somebody's described it as like Hunger Games the anime, kinda. Battle Royale game, last survivor becomes God kind of thing. If that interests you, check that out with us. I guess that's all I really have to say. I'm going to shut up now because my vocal cords are like shot and they're in pain. So I'm going to shut up now and close out this video. So like, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified if we start playing a new game, or you're notified when another unboxing video comes out, stuff like that. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And all Happy New Year, because this is my first video I think I uploaded since the New Year. So Happy New Year!